This is the English Literature Web YouTube channel. I am Prof.L.B.Gayakawad. Request you first to like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. Today here I am before you with the poem The Dream by John Donne, part 2nd. When we see the body of the poem, then we can say that John Donne calls first his beloveds wise. He calls his beloved's existence and he calls his beloved as a dear love. Means in the soul of the poet, his beloved is a dear love for him, because no other love is dearer than his beloved's love according to the poet. Remember, there is no other love on the planet of the earth useful as useful as the love of his beloved. His beloved is very much dearer to him. His beloved is very much loving to him, because the poet has got everything only because of the love of his beloved. And that's why he calls his beloved as dear love, and he says that his beloved is a better beloved, I will say, or the best beloved in the world. There is nothing more than his beloved. Means in the life of the poet, everything is there. The poet is very happy. The poet is very famous, popular. There are many things for the poet waiting outside. But the poet says that there is no other thing which is very much useful to him like his own beloved. And that's why he says that his beloved is very much useful to him, and there is no other thing which will be useful to him like his own beloved. The poet is living only for his beloved, as she is dearest to him. And that's why this poet is living his life only for his own beloved. The poet is not living his life for other people. Though other people will not be there, there will be no tension to the poet, or there will be no any kind of damage to the poet, or there will be no destruction to the poet. But if the beloved goes away from him, there will be the bad effect upon the poet. And that's why the poet says that he is living his own life only for his beloved, because his beloved is very much dearest to him. That is the main point here. And that's why the poet is living with his beloved, as his beloved is the best lady in his life. John Donne is not ready to break his dream. Remember, the title of the poem is The Dream. The poet is dreaming. It means that the poet is dreaming a dream. It means that the poet is looking a dream, the dream. And the dream is about his own beloved. His own beloved is the main theme, main topic, main discourse, the main target of his own dream. And that's why the poet is looking his dream with his own beloved. He will not break his happy dream. The poet is not ready to break his happy dream, because if he breaks his happy dream, his beloved will go away from him, and that's why he does not like that his beloved should go away from him. And that's why the poet says that he doesn't like to break his own dream, because it is the happiest dream in his life. because in that dream there is his beloved. And without the beloved, nothing is important in the life of the poet or in the life of the man. It is very much true that the life of the common man is not serious. The common man's life is common, ordinary, and there is no importance to the love in the life of the common man, and the common man cannot understand the importance of the love also. But John Donne has understood the importance of the love, and that's why he is giving here us the definition of his love with his own beloved. And that's why his beloved is there in his dream, and the poet does not like to break his beloved, because if he breaks his beloved, then his dream, if he breaks his dream or his beloved, I will say, because if he breaks his dream, then he breaks his beloved. And his beloved is everything for him. If his beloved is everything for him, then how can he break his dream? And that's why he does not like that his dream should be broken by anybody, or his dream should be broken by his own beloved also. Because he does not give the permission to his own beloved also to break his own dream. Because in his life, his beloved is everything for him. Because there is no other thing important in his life like his own beloved. As nothing is more than his beloved's love, according to the poet, because the poet says that there is no other thing which is very much favorite to him like his beloved's love. The dream which the poet is looking, the poet is seeing the dream about his beloved, is the theme of this poem. Remember, the theme of the poem is the love of his beloved. The meaning is that it is the miraculous subject, or it is the miraculous or fabulous or attractive subject or a theme or a history of his love with his beloved. Because the beloved of the poet is the history for him, the beloved of the poet is the particular theme for him, the subject for him, or the miracle for him, or the miraculous substance for him. There is no such a theme of any person like the poet on this earth. Remember, there is no such a person who has such a theme in his life like the beloved, because it is the dream about his beloved, and the poet is looking the dream with his beloved, and the poet is not ready to break his dream with his beloved. There is a reason of this theme. Due to the reason the theme has happened. Remember, the reason of the particular poem, the reason of the particular dream is the beloved. There is the beloved, that's why there is the dream. And if there is no beloved, then there is no poem. And that's why here, and there is no dream. And that's why here the poet is very much happy with his beloved. And that's why the main theme of the poem is his own beloved. And the reason is very much strong, as it has given him the fantasy. Remember, the reason of the poem is very much peculiar, very much particular, specific, or miraculous, because this reason is his beloved, and this reason has given him the fantasy. Fantasy is a particular word which takes man into the dream, and The man is very much happy of the life, and he is very much away from the tensionable society, because the life of the person is very much tensionable. There are cares, worries in life, tensions in life, and that's why a common man is also very much unhappy because of these cares and worries in the life. In the same way, here the poet is very much unhappy because of this life, and that's why this poet has gone into the fantasy, and that fantasy has taken the poet into the particular dream, and that's why the poet is very much satisfied with his dream with his beloved. So the beloved wakes him up nicely, as she knows the reason or the theme of the dream will go to be lost. Remember, here the poet imagines that his beloved comes and wakes him up, and nicely. The word he has used, nicely, means the beloved comes very much gently and she wakes him up very nicely. Because the beloved knows the reason. The beloved knows the reason or the theme of the dream. And she knows that if she wakes the poet up, then the theme of the poem or the dream or the reason of the poet's happiness will be lost. And that's why the beloved herself is not ready to come and to uh, get the poet up. And that's why here the theme of the poem is very much imaginative, very much metaphysical, or very much romantic. Thus, the poet's beloved is very wise. The poet's beloved is very wise. It means that the poet has called his beloved very intelligent, very wise, very wisdomful, very prudent. Prudent means wise. Wise. And prudent means what? She is very much, she is very much great lady of policy, thinking. Her thinking power is very much great, and that's why she is called prudent lady also. Because she doesn't disturb him while he looks dream with her. Remember, the poet is looking his dream with his beloved, and that's why the beloved is not ready to wake him up. And that's why this beloved is called the brilliant lady, reasonable lady, resourceful lady, a strong lady. Though his beloved wakes the poet wisely, nicely, she cannot break his dream with him. Remember, his beloved is also very much intelligent, very much thinking, a thoughtful lady. Though she wakes the poet wisely, she cannot break his dream with him, because the beloved also does not like to break the dream of the poet, because she is sleeping with him. And she knows very well that if she breaks his dream, the main happiness of the poet, the main reason of the poet, the main romanticism of the poet, the main love of the poet with his beloved will be lost. And that's why she does not like to wake him up from his dream. She lets him see the dream continuously. And that's why it is not a materialistic love. So remember, when we see the condition, the position, the love of the poet with his beloved, then we can say that this poem is not a materialistic poem, or this poem is not showing the materialistic love of the poet. The love of the poet is platonic, spiritual, heavenly, And it is the spiritual or platonic love poem, or the love of the poet is platonic. The beloved romantically tries to get him up. Remember, the beloved of the poet is also very romantic and very loving, and that's why she also tries to uh, vex the poet up with her romanticism or with her love. She also doesn't wish to break the dream, as she is happy with her romantic, spiritual, and platonic lover. She does not like to disturb the poet uh, to break his dream, because uh, her lover is also very spiritual, platonic lover, and it is the dream only due to her. And this dream is only because of the beloved, or the poet is looking that dream only because of his beloved, and if that beloved herself tries to break the dream, then the poet will be permanently unhappy, and that's why the beloved is not ready to break his dream. She is the center of the love or the life of the poet. Remember, the beloved is only the center and life of the poet. Here, the poet, means John Donne, says that love is impossible without the union of the lovers, true lovers. It means that if there is no union of the true lovers, or if the lovers are not true, then John Donne says that there is no love possible. And the lovers are the real true lovers, according to the poet, because there is no lovers in the world like the beloved and the lover. The beloved is so true, the beloved is so honest to the poet, that the poet is not ready to break his dream. So he dreams about her so much, and he never likes to come out of the dream. And that's why the poet does not like to come out of the dream. Here today we have seen the second part of the poem, The Dream by John Donne. Again we will come in front of each other with the part 3. Till then, we will stop here. Thank you. Thank you very much.